Hey, it's me again. I'm going to try to talk louder this time. I noticed last time I made a video you could barely hear it. I am going to try to get a microphone soon, but in the meantime, let's just try to deal with it. Alright, today I want to show you this. This is my Glock. As you can see, not loaded, nothing in there. Yeehaw. Anyways, just do a quick little show of that. I got myself a PL Pro. Did a little stipple job myself. I have currently got the large back strap on this Gen 4 Model 2240 cal. Got a little fun with the stipple work on my own there. So we got that. Now on this gun, I've got the flashlight with 1500 lumens. Hey, how the hell are you? I've got myself the upgraded Trigicon night sights. There you go. Check those out. And then the interior, some of the trigger work is a CMC trigger. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this trigger. I did see reviews only after the fact. After I bought it. Basically it is a lot of standard Glock things that you already have in your gun. Same trigger pull, maybe a half pound less. There really isn't much less in the trigger pull until you really start getting in there and polishing gears and doing some other things. This particular trigger isn't 100% CMC. I have a Ghost 3.5 connector, which helps greatly reduce some of the extra movement you really don't need. It's a faster, crisper break. And some of the problems that people have had is the trigger actually gets so far back when you pull it. It gets so far back it actually lodges against the frame. You can actually see there's not a lot of room for it as is. But what happens with the actual triggers, from what I hear, is it's actually getting lodged at the back of the frame. This doesn't happen with mine because I have the shorter connector and it actually pulls a lot quicker and faster. Let me grab the pull weight here for you. Alright, I got the layman out here. The actual electric device. We're going to make sure that it's a more accurate read than you get off of the pull testers. Alright, where's my gun? Uh-oh. Just kidding, no harm, no foul. In case you're wondering why I got these ridiculous glasses on, I'm not trying to be cool or anything. I got eye gouged there while I was sleeping, and it hurts to look at bright lights. So at any rate, I'm keeping these on. It hurts. That's all. I'm not trying to be cool. Okay, now back to the project at hand. Here's the gun. Let's check the weight. Why does that look backwards? Anyway, 3 pounds 15 ounces. £3 pounds 14.4 ounces, just under 4 pounds. Now, granted, it took a little bit more than just the standard drop-in trigger to get that to happen. Like I said, it's a CMC with the Ghost 3.5 connector to get it that low, and some polishing. At any rate, that's my Glock. I would recommend a lot of other triggers probably. This is much better than the standard Glock trigger, but between the Ghost connector, all the springs that came with the Ghost connector, which was about $55, plus the CMC drop-in trigger together, you're talking $235 of nonsense when you probably could pay a lot less and get a better trigger. At any rate, it'll do the trick. It's what's done is done. It's done. It's pretty decent. Now, I don't know if you see it in the background, but we're going to take a look at my rifle next. That's the rifle. Now, show you that it's not loaded. Hold, open, magazine, empty. I can't see. Okay. Now, let's go over this. This is my baby. Let's go over the rifle. On this rifle, we have the 1-6 Bushnell. Kicks ass. It has the illuminated reticle, if and when you want it. Fire that up. Na. I guess you're not getting the proper eye relief there, but at any rate, it's got a very nice 6 different settings for brightness, and definitely have no problem seeing it on the top right. Works very nicely. It's got the 1 power, which isn't exactly 1 power, but it does do the trick. You can shoot with both eyes open. You don't have to run around squinting one eye, and you can still find your targets. Push sensor. Now, I do not want to butcher the name of this company, but I'm sure I will anyway. Monstrum. At any rate, simple little 200 lumen pressure switch, and I got it mounted there with just a little Picatinny. Anyways, does the trick. It's not super bright, but it does do the trick. Not quite as bright as the light that I have on my Glock. Now, if I really wanted to, I could stick that on here, but I haven't really had the need to do that yet. Hold on, I got some sweat in the eyeball. Ow! Ah! Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Okay, I've tried. I think I've gathered myself. Okay, let's just keep moving from the top to bottom. Right up here, we got on the beak of the gun, you'll see the Heartbreaker. They're actually hearts. It's sweet. It works, and they're hearts. Are you kidding me? Oh, how sweet does it get? So anyways, you got this $70 or so break. I think I paid for that. Definitely does the trick. Works very nicely. Got the Caldwell 9 to 13 inch bipod, just in case you want to get lazy on the bench, sit there, whatever you're doing. If you're out in the woods and you're trying to shoot thousands yards, whatever it is you're working on, just go ahead and pitch a tent. They are a little big. Haven't decided whether I'll keep them on there, but I'll probably just get some sort of quick release so I don't have to have that on there all the time. At any rate, now I went through a wide variety of Magpul lookalikes. Never actually got the Magpul itself, but it wouldn't have mattered, I don't think, because with my particular lower, I had to do just a little bit of removal of unnecessary, really, aluminum, you'll see, in order to fit this bad lever. I guess it's not exactly a bad lever because it's not Magpul. At any rate, this is a stage 5 extended bolt catch release, and you kidding me? Why doesn't everybody get one? Unless I guess it doesn't fit your rifle, which I guess I found that. Anyway, the beauty is you're just right-handed and you want to put it into battery. Well, there you go. Push of a button. Shoots out there on the other side of the trigger. Now, as you can see, the trigger, now that we're on the subject, oh, it is the best trigger ever. Now, I haven't shot every gun in the world. I haven't shot anywhere close to all the guns in the world. But this trigger is a beast. It's an absolute beast. Right now I have it set at about a 2-pound pull, which is a little bit kind of ridiculous. Granted, I don't use this one for self-defense. This is strictly target shooting and maybe 3-gunning once they take some of the extra weight off of it. At any rate, yeah, it's a great trigger. Great trigger. Let's check out the trigger pull real quick for you, just to give you an idea what we're working with on this particular weapon. No, I did show you before, it's not loaded. Still not loaded. Anyways, going into battery, just to make sure we can pull the trigger, and here we go. Let's fire this thing up. Bad read, sorry, bad read. Trust me, it's pulling the wrong spot. Alright, here we go. Now, as you can see, there's really only one spot to pull on here because I do have the shoe on here. This is a reflex hiperfire trigger. Should have mentioned that. Reflex hiperfire trigger with a shoe. Helps if you put it into battery. Hold on. Boom. 3 pounds, 3 ounces. Let's try that again. Three pounds, 10 ounces. Now I should mention that right now it is pulling higher than what I said it was because there's 2 different types of toggle top springs that you can put in with this type of trigger. Now I know that makes no sense, but there's 2 different systems going on. A system for pulling the trigger and the other one for actually hitting the hammer down, and it's another set of springs. There's a 3 pound set or a 2 pound set, depending on what you want to do. I have it on the higher setting right now. I think I changed it just to avoid any accidental discharges because it was literally a hair trigger. It was a little too light. Anyways, last time here we'll just shits and giggles. 3 pounds, 10 ounces. It's a great trigger. It's so light. It feels lighter than that. I mean, I had to put the different springs in just because it was just too much. It was just, oh my God, is it smooth. Single stage, and you're there. I don't know how else to explain it. Anyways, that's really about it for this rifle. I mean, sling is a sling. 2-point, adjustable, all that fun stuff. Yeah, if you got any other questions about the rifle or anything else, this is the Savage Recon AR-15 with the wild chambering 1/8 twist. It's a badass rifle with a few upgrades. There's some paint on there. At any rate, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Have a good day.